Hi, welcome to week 4, more front-end analysis. The Hellgate and social media portfolio scenarios are both designed to give you different front-end analysis experiences. The textbook makes a distinction between a needs assessment and a goal analysis. The Hellgate LMS scenario falls more into the needs assessment category because it is involved in extensive attention to proving the need and collecting data to prove the need. The social media scenario might be considered more of a goal analysis because the scenario starts with more of an assumption that a need is clearly present, and the analysis must focus more on identifying what goals need to be identified for that need. I'll be using a point A to a point B framework throughout this semester. In all design tasks, a user, and in our case this is a learner, is on a path from point A to point B, and that path is facilitated by our design. Point A represents where the learner is at prior to any intervention. Point B is where the learner needs to be. It is the desired outcome, and it represents the results of the needs assessment and the goal analysis, or both. As designers, we spend a lot of time on the gap between point A, the start of any intervention, and point B, the use of the intervention. We try to learn what the gap is based on, and then we come up with the intervention that bridges the gap. Needs assessments are also called gap analysis because designers are trying to figure out what needs to be done to fill the gap. You may also hear the term cause analysis to refer to the same thing. At this point in the semester, your head is probably swimming with all of the professional words. Because of the many names and acronyms, it's going to help you to back up and look at instructional design with this very simple model. I call these the variables of instructional design. Each one varies from known to unknown, simple to complex, predictable to unpredictable, and so on. Because they are variable and because they interact, there are many ways for a designer to design or a designer to analyze. For example, sometimes variable B is a given. For example, state standards, public school education. When that part of the equation is determined, we can focus on how the other variables, are going to impact our analysis. Sometimes variable B is a complete mystery, and few people know what it is. As an instructional designer, I worked in settings where years went into determining point B, and also in settings where nobody had a clue what point B was supposed to be, other than a fuzzy goal that nobody understood. Believe me, in settings like the latter, the more structure you have to hang on to, the better. Just knowing that there are expressed needs, felt needs, anticipated needs, point A's and point B's will give you some grounding and give you a good place to start. And remember, the path between point A and point B is never straight. Design is a messy process. It's all about creating order. Instructional design is an art and it's a science. With every chapter in the textbook and with all of the activities in which you participate, you will be gaining quite a few design skills and tools. The case studies, the ID projects and their rubrics, the instructional design textbook example that's at the back of the textbook, Dr. Kinsey's health education example up next, and of course your own instructional design project.